June. Well, Brock Nelson has been red hot, so has Kyle Palmieri to his right. They're joined by Max Siplikov on the left wing. That's the starting trio up top for the Islanders, who take on the Bruins for the first time this season. They're only meeting here for 3 total goals in his first 3 games under Joe Zacha. So gotten a couple of wins, but the offense really hasn't been there. Zadorov's shot is swallowed up by Sorokin.
Well, it's got to be tough, guys. 10 years, assistant coach. Well, you've got a relationship with players. It's not as a head coach. It's assistant coach. There's subtleties to it.
Right off the face-off, the Bruins take the lead 57 seconds in. That one surprised Ilya Sorokin, and it's Brad Marchand who opens the scoring this evening.
Absolutely no chance, and Casey Cizikas lost the face-off, but boy, that face-off was won so clean. I mean, watch what Marchand is. He's right at the top of the circle right there. Puck comes right back to him. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that, and as quickly as...
And Butch, that's tough right there. You see a little pick on Isaiah George. It's difficult. You want to put your stick out there to get that puck instead of blocking it at the same time. That thing's coming right for your face, just a touch late, but it is a perfect draw and a nice shot by Marchand.
Zips it across to Mason Lora. Through to Zacha. Zacha in. Hands it off. Shot saved by Sorokin. Rebound up in the air as he shrugged it to the slot. Another one of the Bruins who split last year between Vancouver and Calgary. Golowski long shot. That sails through and is gloved down by Korpisalo. That's the first time he's touched the puck.
6'6", almost 250 pounds. He's massive, but he's got sort of this ability, emotional leader, just a little bit. He plays.
Wallstrom to the net off the face-off. That one hit a couple of sticks.
I can't talk on face-offs, Alan. They're too dangerous tonight.
Nobody's winning any face-offs.
To the net, and crashing back door, but unable to get it to go was Kastelik. Stayed in at first, then Johnson taps it over the line.
Good shift there for the Islanders. A quick transition, and Horvat ends up getting a decent shot, and then they go to work. That's how they have to play.
The door off through. This one touched on for Brasso. Trailing the play and scoring is Marchand, his second goal in the opening 7 minutes.
All of a sudden, Marchand comes in and undetected because he came in behind everybody. Watch number 63. Everybody's looking at the puck, and he just tracks it a little bit late.
And Butch, for me, not really firm in the neutral zone. They had bodies in place, but no one picked anyone up, and it's that second wave when you got people in the right place. But Patrick Waugh is going to call timeout here and try to.
This might be their turn to come back.
Yeah, you do play a little bit differently sometimes, Butch.
Yeah, you do. You're a little more relaxed, and you know now you know you have to go for it. Just coming up. We'll see if that comes to fruition.
The Islanders with a back-to-back this weekend. Turnover to the front, and they score! Max Siplikov gets the Islanders back to within 1 right at the doorstep.
And that's a huge play. That just all starts with a little bit of a forecheck by the Islanders. And one thing about Siplikov, he likes to go to the net. He said, "I'll just try 5-hole," and there's a turnover there by the Bruins, and Siplikov a little chip shot. And that's one the goaltender is going to want back. He didn't get a whole lot on it, but was in the right spot. Watch the stick of the goaltender. A little bit of a hole there, but that's a much-needed break for the Islanders and as well for Siplikov as he knocks that one out of midair.
First goal since November the 3rd for Siplikov. As Matt Martin throws the body around, turnover again. Wallstrom's backhander, and Korpisalo got enough of it.
And Wally had more time there, and I think all he could think of was, I got to change, but he had plenty of time to do something better.
Dobson to the side. Pajot with a nifty little redirection.
And it gave them a lot of energy, Thomas.
Horvat off the draw to the net. That one stuck to Korpisalo. His natural hat trick for Palmieri the last time these two teams met. It was in March of last season. This one's paddled away by Sorokin. Taken by Geekie. Jumped over a couple of sticks. Geekie on for Zacha. Trying to rip it back door. Kicked away by Sorokin's pad. Timeout with the Islanders down 2-0. And Max Siplikov scored a goal to make it 2-1. Islanders just outshot by 1 in the first period, which did not see a penalty.
Extra diligence required here as you look at Joe Zacha, the new coach. Wait a minute.
Here's Nelson in to the net. He scores! What a shot for Brock Nelson, and he has tied the game on the rush.
And that was a tough bounce at the blue line. for the Boston Bruins. And this is the shot that I wish Brock Nelson would use more often. And I don't mean how hard. There's that, look at the tough bounce by the defenseman Laurie, and I think they've been really good together.
Pastrnak looking to the middle, trying to find Zacha. In to deal with Palmieri. Takeaway. Here's Zacha to the back door. And the Bruins retake the lead. Far side of the ice. It's Morgan Geekie to make it 3-2.
And it all started with an errant pass as Romanov just tried to bounce it off the glass and hit the Bruin player. And then the Bruins went to work. And Bruins get up the ice. And nothing happening here. It's all good. Watch Romanov. He's got the puck. Just doesn't make sure. And then a quick pass. And Dobson's trying to do the right thing. It's just a good pass. He's caught in between, Thomas.
And Butch, this is so tough for a goaltender, right? Honor the shot. You have to honor the shot. You have to honor the shot. You got to rely on someone to pick up that late guy. It was a beautiful, perfect pass.
Pollock to George. Here's Horvat. Got Pollock waiting for it out high. Nelson for Horvat. A dozen seconds left. Pollock. Nelson skates his stick. Shot, score! Second of the game for Brock Nelson. He tucks it home short side.
Go in on the forecheck, cause a turnover between Horvat and Pollock, looking to try and get the puck. And talked about where Brock Nelson likes to shoot, Thomas. Low on the blocker side. Well, there it is, and able to make it.
On his team for 2 years. Only qualified for the postseason once in his 4 seasons. Came to Boston. He was an assistant for 10 years. And here's Horvat ahead. Islanders have numbers here if they push it. Horvat across. Pajot. Horvat shot kicked away.
That's just a great save there by the goaltender as he's able to get himself out, although that actually was on the right side of the point. Yeah, just a little bit, but he's got chances. Good playmaking there. 3-on-2. Give it right back to him. Korpisalo does an excellent job to get back towards the net. And
now Marchand gets the wheels turning, and he'll dump it in.
Thomas, you're seeing both these teams now start to play the chip and chase game. Under 10 minutes, not wanting to make any turnovers at the blue line.
One-time shot. Oh, that leaks through Sorokin on Andrew Peak's blast that was tipped in front. And the Bruins have retaken the lead with 9:12 to go.
We talked about this. The winning goal last game, and that's a tough puck for Sorokin. He can't get out to it, but can you tie up a stick? And we're going to watch John Beecher and find him here. Can you get underneath the stick?
Yeah, that'll be Pavel Zacha.
Zacha, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Zacha, and this time it's Chalowski not pushing and shoving and leaving the stick loose. And that's, for me, that's not the way you should play defense. And it's hard to move people out of the way, and he gets his stick out. And it was the same scenarios the other night. 2 goals where the Islanders were in position.
Knocked away from Siplikov on for Pastrnak, who's got a couple of assists in this game. Zacha to Nikita Zadorov, back towards Pastrnak. Out front, it comes backhand shot. Zacha's got another one. That's 2 quick ones for Pavel Zacha. And the Bruins lead 5-3.
The Islanders' coverage isn't good. There's the little chip and chase, and Islanders couldn't quite control it. Zacha gets it back to the defenseman, and there it goes down low. Win the battle one-on-one. So Pastrnak, with 3 assists now, and Brock Nelson trying to cover Zacha, just couldn't quite get the angle on him, and then Sorokin just hasn't been able to get out of his net tonight. All 4 goals, he's been in his net.
Zadorov to his feet. Here's Nelson. Reaches back. Fired one, never got to Korpisalo. Zadorov out of the box. Puck shot wide. He'll get to it. And it's a slam dunk for Nikita Zadorov, fresh out of the penalty box. And for the second straight game, the Islanders have allowed 3 in the third.
And that's good timing by the Bruins. Would you say you couldn't time that any better? But who continues to get a lot of opportunities and just can't seem to find the back of the net. You need a little luck here and there once in a while, especially when you're having trouble scoring. And his luck is nothing but bad. And Zadorov, number 91.
The Bruins jump above 500 with their 11th win And it's a 6-3 final tonight on Long Island. Jonas Korpisalo gets the win.